the Cozy Rainbow Podcast time.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Cozy Rainbow Podcast. My name is Tammy, but my students know me as Miss Tammy.
My name's Joe, and I'm still more of a dog person.
On today's episode of the Cozy Rainbow Podcast, we are going to talk about rabbits and bunnies. Not dogs. Sorry, Joe.
Those are two different things?
No, they're the same. I just was reiterating myself. So let's get into these trivia questions. Since you know so much about rabbits and bunnies and how they are the same thing, here we go. Number 1, what are baby rabbits called? A, bunnies, B, puppies, C, kittens, or D, hares?
I don't know. None of these sound right.
Uh-oh.
I'm almost tempted to say puppies because, I don't know.
Because you like dogs.
No, because any old mammal baby you can call a puppy and be a little bit right. Yeah, no, you call them pups and you're a little bit right. So, I mean, maybe...
I guess I did just say that, but...
Maybe I will just go with puppy.
Okay. Number 2. Which of the following rabbit facts is correct? A. Rabbits can't swim. B. Rabbits can't make noise. C. Rabbits travel in groups called warrens. Or D. Rabbits are omnivores.
D.
Rabbits are omnivores. You think that's correct?
What?
You think that's the right fact?
Oh, there's only one of them that's right?
Only one of them is right.
Rabbits? Okay. No. No. These are all okay. Knowing that bunnies do travel in groups called warrens.
Okay.
But now I gotta
pointing
say
at me like he's accusing me of something.
Now I gotta explain why all these other ones aren't even right. Right? Number 1, any mammal that isn't as dense as a pit bull, a chimpanzee, or a hippo can swim.
Okay.
Number 2, rabbits don't have...
Chimpanzees can't swim?
Yeah, no, they're too dense with muscle. They sink.
I've heard that about humans. Well, not that you can't swim, but just, you'll sink if you have too much muscle.
Yeah.
I can't wait till that day when I just sink right into the bottom of the pool.
Well, then you
Pure muscle, baby.
Yeah, then you do the hippo where you run on the bottom of the pool and then jump back up and you need to breathe. Anyway, but number 2, rabbits don't have vocal cords, so they don't really make noise, but they sure can scream if they really put their mind to it.
Oh my god.
And then the last one, the one after the warrens one.
The omnivores.
Yeah, omnivores. Well, okay, that one's valid because like no self-respecting rabbit's gonna go out of the way to go find meat, but like when you gotta eat, you gotta eat.
Right. Well, Joe, you did an excellent job on that. You really broke it down for us. And maybe you should read the rest of the episode, since this is just offhand knowledge that you just seem to have all the time. Okay. Number 3, true or false? Rabbits are nocturnal.
Sometimes.
True or false, Joe?
Sometimes. Sometimes it's true.
That's not an answer.
Sometimes it's false.
So pick one.
I've seen rabbits during the day. I'm going to say false.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, great. We're going to get into the answers to those trivia questions and even more fun facts about rabbits, the difference between rabbits and rodents, the social life of rabbits, and what sound do bunnies make, and even more right after this short break. Who doesn't love rabbits? These cute, cuddly creatures are a hit with children of all ages.
I'm still a dog person.
Okay. So, are you trying to say that you don't love rabbits? That was supposed to be a rhetorical question.
I'm still a dog person.
Okay. From their long ears to those twitching whiskers and fluffy tails, they sure can steal your heart. But did you know that there's much more to these bouncy animals than meets the eye? Get ready for an exciting exploration into the world of rabbits as we uncover some amazing rabbit facts. Joe is so stoic right now. Wow, tough crowd. Okay, what is a rabbit? I know you were wondering, Joe, since you...
Hey, Tammy, what's a rabbit?
Yeah, I know you don't know anything about rabbits, so let me tell you. A rabbit is a furry small mammal known for its large ears and hopping ability.
Like a frog.
In a way, but frogs don't have large ears.
Nor are they mammals.
Nope, but they can both hop. Good contrast. They live in burrows. Rabbits, not frogs. Rabbits live in burrows in large groups, creating cozy homes underground. Rabbits are found all around the world except for Antarctica, and they can easily be domesticated, making them a popular pet for families. I always wanted a pet rabbit.
They're so hard to take care of.
Yeah, they're a bit finicky, but we're going to learn more about that today. The scientific name of rabbits, Ornithologus caniculus. Do people really know how to pronounce Latin names?
Yes.
You want to try?
You say it like English.
Ornithologus caniculus.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, you think English just materialized out of nowhere? It's a lot of it's kind of based on Latin.
From Latin, yeah.
Greek.
Yeah.
And German.
It's true. Yeah, so that's the scientific name of rabbits, everybody. They are mammals, herbivores, and they munch on grasses and veggies living in the meadows, woods, and more. So...
Oh, so they aren't munching on the concrete sidewalks?
No, but they don't eat meat. They're not eating meat, like you said earlier. They're herbivores.
Yeah.
An omnivore can eat both,
Yeah.
but no, rabbits just eat vegetables. They're vegan. Well... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Originally.
Yeah.
Well, I was like a rabbit eating cheese, but that's just weird. We don't have to go there. Okay.
No.
Originally,
No.
rabbits are from Europe, Asia, and Africa, and there are over 300 different breeds of rabbits. Rabbits versus rodents. So, despite what you might think, Joe. Well, actually, let me ask you. Are rabbits rodents?
Yes.
Why?
Small and furry. They reproduce pretty fast. Rodent.
Why do you know so much about rabbits?
Why do you not?
I don't know. Like, I know everything that I know from, like, the notes that I'm reading, but, like, I didn't know that beforehand. Like, if you wrote an episode about rabbits and pulled me into it, I would be so clueless. Anyway,
Well,
but
yeah,
you know what?
Those are hallmark rodent traits. You know, small mammal and reproduce fast. You know, like rats.
Mm-hmm.
They're like rats.
Like
you see.
rats. But
And
actually...
they're pests. They eat your crops.
Don't talk about rabbits like that. Rabbits
Okay,
are not...
no. Your pet rabbit is perfectly wonderful.
Yes.
A gorgeous little ball of joy.
A gorgeous
But those wild
enough
rabbits,
ball.
they get into your carrots, they get into your everything.
They
Your
steal
lettuce,
your
your cabbage,
cabbage.
they eat it.
They
eat
munch
it.
on your
and they
things.
take that food away from me. I was gonna eat that.
You were?
Like the I don't know, like the
You're just you're getting in the
Spinach,
mindset of a
maybe.
vegetable farmer.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Rabbits are not rodents, Joe. Facts. They're not. And they're close. They belong to a special group called lagomorphs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you knew about that. You know what a lagomorph is.
Well, yeah. You see, those are rabbits. I mean, that's like that is like the only really meaningful animal that falls under the purview of lagomorphs.
Right. And kids, if you're interested in all these fancy words, you should study biology. So, lagomorphs are not like rodents or rats or guinea pigs. Even though they look similar, rabbits, okay, ready? They have unique teeth structures and digestion systems, which led to their reclassification in 1912.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. I would agree. Good job, scientists.
That sounds like good grounds to separate.
Yes.
A
And they're so much cuter. Lagomorphs are cuter than rodents.
Okay, no. Right, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Okay.
And quite frankly, I would prefer a pet rat to a pet rabbit.
What?
Yes, they're smarter.
You can do science experiments on them?
No, I do not experiment on pets.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, but they are smarter,
Yeah. I mean,
and
That's
that's all I
surprising.
really need to care about. In a pet.
yeah. I mean, it doesn't feel right to rank animals on their intelligence. You know, I mean, what is intelligence? That's a whole extra episode. But rabbits.
It's problem solving skills and the ability to recognize when I tell them to sit.
Okay, Joe. All right.
That's why we like dogs and not
Rodents
cats.
can't sit.
Well, I mean, they can do other things.
Yeah, that's
Like-
true.
Stand, perhaps. Stay.
Could you wait? No, I meant
Do a
like
flip, perhaps.
will they if could you train a rabbit to stand
Well, I mean, sure, probably.
by some means, but not just by saying like they can't understand English like dogs can, right? Or language. You don't know. Okay. Neither do I.
Rats could.
Wait, rats could?
Yeah.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
So rats can understand English?
Well, I wouldn't go as far as understanding English. but, I
Fine,
mean,
rats
yeah,
can
they'll
respond.
they'll recognize the word sit,
Really?
or well, not this, like not the word. They'll recognize the command that you're
Yeah,
giving them
no.
to
So
sit.
if I had a pet rat and I said stand, they would do it.
Sure, you'd have to train
Well,
them.
yes,
Yeah.
if it was trained.
But yeah,
Sorry,
you could
if I saw your pet rat and I said stand,
you can in fact teach rats tricks pretty easily,
twirl,
relatively speaking.
twirl, jump. What's all this dog shows? They could be doing rat shows.
Well, I mean, dog shows are older because dogs are just
Yeah, okay. Whew.
Yeah.
Anyway, this isn't about rats. This is about rabbits. Rabbits are social creatures and they live in groups called warrens, which you knew.
Yeah.
How did you know that? Just common knowledge.
That's just I don't know. It's just something I came across
Okay. In your studies or
in my casual.
life,
Glances
day-to-day
around.
life, glances around. Just okay, yeah. So common knowledge. In these underground tunnels, the warrens, they form strong
The
bonds.
Warrens,
Yeah,
those guys
the warrens in their underground tunnels.
are my neighbors.
No, they form strong bonds by licking each other, a way of showing love and dominance. Yikes! So if a rabbit trusts you, they might even lick you.
It's grooming.
Yes.
All sorts of mammals do that.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
The sorts of mammals that don't have, fingers.
Mm-hmm. Rabbits protect their territory, so you better watch out for those grumpy bunnies. When you adopt a rabbit, you'll discover they're very serious about their space. So they'll have their favorite spots for eating, sleeping, and using the bathroom or lack of thereof.
If you thought cats were temperamental, you'd have no idea about herbivores, about prey animals.
Oh, yes? Is this, what's that called? Like, why?
What do you mean why?
I don't know. Why? Why are
Consider that a prey animal has to worry about getting eaten, and therefore might be a bit more anxious about everything than a predator
the
animal like
poor
a dog
bunnies.
or cat.
Yeah, okay. I just needed you to spell it out for me like that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you intrude on bunny territory, be ready for that bunny grunt, or their way of saying back off. So make sure you respect your bunny's boundaries and other herbivores. Because they're just nervous that you're a predator. They're so used to just being hunted. Okay.
You be careful around your pet moose.
What?
They're herbivores.
Oh. Okay. Bunnies can be litter trained. So if you decide that you want to have a cute little pet bunny,
And that you don't want to scoop poop 24/7.
just like cats, rabbits can be super clean animals. And guess what? They can too be litter box trained. Teaching your bunny where to go may take a bit of effort, but once they've got it down, taking care of their business becomes a breeze and your house stays fresh. As a bonus, a litter trained rabbit means more freedom for them. Wow, no more need to worry about surprise accidents. Many rabbit parents even let their bunnies roam freely in the house, just like cats or dogs, once they've mastered the art of the litter box.
You read that like an infomercial.
I know it's because I'm trying to pitch I'm not really, okay, but in my mind, there's somebody listening here that wants a pet rabbit. There's a kid out there listening with their family that wants a pet rabbit, and I'm thinking that maybe the parent, once they hear, oh, I could just get a litter box, it'll be fine, share with the cat.
I feel bad for playing devil's advocate now.
Why? Oh, for bringing up how, well, I never got to have a pet bunny, and I'm still fine. I'm really fine.
That's good to hear.
Yep, I'm doing great. So, next fun fact about rabbits. Rabbits are not nocturnal. So, there's our last trivia question. Rabbits are not nocturnal. While it may seem like your rabbit is a daytime sleeper, they're actually crepuscular. That means...
Oh, that means...
What is
No,
that?
go on. Sorry.
That means... Joe's like, oh, I've heard that word. That means they're most active during dawn and dusk hours.
See, I haven't heard crepuscular, but I have heard the word crepuscule.
Oh, crepuscular. Yeah.
Crepuscule, which means dawn and dusk,
Yeah, exactly.
It refers
Wait,
to
say it again.
Crepuscule.
Crepuscule, and that refers to dawn and dusk.
Yeah, but like the sun.
Whoa, with the sun. So I'd have to be like, oh, I'll meet you at crepuscule.
No, it's not.
No, I'll meet you at when the sun is a crepuscule. When the sun is next at crepuscule and the bunnies are out, I'll meet you then. Would that be a good sentence? He's looking it up. Now I'm wondering if I said it correctly. Crepuscular.
Crepuscule.
Crepuscular.
Twilight.
Crepuscule, twilight.
A noun.
Wait, crepuscule, is it a noun?
Yeah.
Oh. So I could meet you at the the crepuscule. I'm not even saying I can't.
Crepuscule means twilight. Period.
Sure.
Yeah.
Great.
Synonymous.
And
So I guess at crepuscule would be valid.
thank you,
Seemingly.
Professor Joe. So rabbits being awake at dawn and dusk hours, it's a defense mechanism, a clever defense mechanism. Those daytime predators are winding down and the nighttime predators are just starting to stir. So next time you catch your bunny napping during the day, remember that they're saving their energy for those crepuscular adventures.
You say adventures, but you just went on this big old spiel about how they're actually hiding from predators.
Well, they can still have a quiet adventure where they're safe.
Yeah, guys, I'm just having a quiet adventure today.
I'm just doing my little, yeah. So you mentioned about rabbits being mammals that can reproduce really quickly. Funny, so funny you bring that up. But yes, rabbits are amazing baby makers. Mother rabbits are pregnant for about a month, 28 to 31 days, and they give birth to up to 14 baby rabbits.
As with most mammals that size.
Mm-hmm. And they are called kittens
I see.
in a single litter. That's why there are over 45 million rabbits in the UK alone.
In the UK.
In the UK, yeah. Well, just imagine that's one country.
That
so
tiny little island. That island. 45 million.
I guess so. Yeah. What? Well, I mean, they can birth 15 at a time.
Yeah.
What do you or 14? Excuse me. Yeah, 14. So next, we're wondering, all those rabbits, are they loud? What sounds do bunnies make? Well, let's tune into the secret world of rabbit sounds. Rabbits.
Oh, tune in like a radio. I
yeah,
see.
yeah, because
Very
we're
clever.
listening. We're listening. Rabbits may be quiet, but they've got a few tricks up their furry sleeves. While they're happy or excited, you might catch them making a cute little oinking or honking sound. But beware, if they're upset or trying to scare some away, you might hear a growl or a grunt. Now brace yourself for this very fun fact. The loudest sound that a rabbit can make is a thunderous thump with their strong hind legs against the ground.
Yeah.
So they are pretty quiet creatures. And
No, they're not. You just said thunderous.
Okay, but like compared to a dog that's like woof, 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 all day. This is my point in favor of like a rabbit pet ownership thing that could be happening.
I'm sorry, what kind of dog?
Any dog?
Or just any old dog?
Any dog will go woof, 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 woof.
She doesn't know a lot about dogs.
What? Whatever. They do bark. What do you mean? And it's
They do
louder
do
than a dog is going to be way louder than a bunny could ever be.
You see,
Do you disagree?
yes, I do.
You do.
You see, barking's one thing. Another thing is stomping on the ground. You understand?
Yeah, but
Like-
they're only doing that to say, "Hey, I'm scared," or like, "I don't like what you're doing." It's a bunny protest.
And why do you propose dogs bark? What, just
Because something walked by, a car drove by, a bird flew
Yeah.
somewhere 5 miles away. Dog's barking at it.
Right, and you propose that like a rabbit wouldn't be,
No, a rabbit's not going to thunder thump their legs every time a car drives by. Bunny owners write in. Just kidding. Unless
you saying this for an absolute certain?
I'm pretty sure. Okay. Here's a rabbit fact that might surprise you.
All right.
Actually, it won't because you literally said it already. They're capable of screaming. But don't worry. I know you're not. They usually reserve it for extreme situations.
Yeah, it takes so much effort that could be put into, let's say, running away.
If a rabbit screams, it means they're in a lot of pain or downright terrified. So, next time you hear your bunny expressing themselves, remember it's their unique way of communicating their feelings.
That's a strange place to end this segment.
I feel bad. I would hate to hear a rabbit scream. That's got to be scary. Or, like, why would they be scared? Hopefully they don't get scared
What do
very
you mean,
often.
why would they be scared?
I mean, I know why they would be scared because they're, like, getting hunted all the time. They're prey. Anyway, next we're going to talk about rabbits and the way that they rest. Joe, have you ever wondered if your bunny is catching some Z's?
No.
Because you don't have one, but if you
Yes.
did, you would be wondering. And here's the surprise. Rabbits often sleep with their eyes wide open. It's like having a bunny ninja in the house, always watching you. You don't Did you know that? Did you
no.
know? You didn't
No,
know?
I didn't.
So rabbits can sleep with their eyes open.
Yeah.
Unless you're a rabbit behavior expert, it can be tricky to spot when a rabbit is sleeping because they don't always lay down to sleep. Wow, this is some, survival strategy if I've ever heard it. This unique behavior has evolved as a survival strategy. Rabbits, being the little alert creatures that they are, keep their eyes open to stay on high alert. This way, they can detect changes in the light around them and be ready to dash away at the slightest hint of a predator.
Oh, the slightest hint of a predator. Right. So you mean to tell me that you think the animal that literally sleeps with its eyes open would have less reason to like be set off than a dog? Anyway, moving on.
I didn't know this was going to be a debate. I didn't prepare for that. But yeah, I actually do. I mean, it really depends on the dog, whatever. I mean, if it's a really well-trained dog, yeah, a lot
And
of
the
dogs.
rabbit.
And maybe a well-trained rabbit. Yeah, if you're
A
rabbit,
very well housed,
Well-adjusted.
very comfortable, very pampered sort of rabbit.
yes, I've had the pleasure of meeting a few of those. So next time you think your bunny is wide-eyed with curiosity, they might just be in the middle of a stealthy, open-eyed nap.
They might be the exact opposite. They might be bored out of their mind.
Yep, sleeping, ready to bounce into action at a moment's notice.
Well, yeah, that too. Maybe not completely bored.
And now I have some fun facts for you about rabbits, and then we'll be at the end of our little bunny adventure here. Baby rabbits are called kits, females are called does, and males are called bucks.
That sounds like deer terminology.
Yeah, I hate this. This is confusing. But hey,
Well, you don't work with rabbits. so-
no, I don't. Well, actually, I do. Not on a daily basis, though.
Right, okay, no, okay. You don't work with rabbits and deer
No, I
on
don't
a
work with
consistent
deer.
basis, so you
No.
have no real reason
No,
to be
I
confused
wouldn't-
by buck
There's
and
no
doe.
deer here. Yeah, there's rabbits, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Rabbits are expert jumpers, and they can leap as high as 90 centimeters in one bound.
Well, I would hope they were expert jumpers.
Well, yeah.
Imagine if they were bad at jumping.
I mean, it is what they're known for. Rabbits perform a happy dance called a binky. Cute, and they twist and kick in midair. That's why they're so adorable. Rabbits have nearly 360-degree vision, allowing them to keep a close watch for predators. Man, it must suck being prey.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
You have to look 360 degrees all the way around you at all times, even when you're sleeping. Oh my God.
Tammy, do you ever think about using your peripheral vision? No, it's just always there. So, like, why? You don't even have to think to look in 360 directions. You don't have to think to look 360 degrees all
No,
around you,
but-
because that's just how your face would be shaped.
No, we don't have 360-degree vision.
Yeah, but you don't have to focus and
Oh.
turn on your peripheral vision.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, they don't even have the option to not. Like, we can shut our eyes. I mean, I guess they can shut their eyes, but they
Yeah.
won't because they're nervous that they're gonna get eaten. Anyway, I'm just glad. I'm just glad that's not me. So, next fun fact. Here we go. Bugs Bunny, the famous cartoon character, is one of the world's best known rabbits.
As opposed to, like, who?
No, as opposed to nothing. Okay,
As
next.
opposed to who? Like, what?
Car-
Oswald the Lucky Rabbit?
I can't even think of another rabbit. Maybe
A
like
character that Disney, created and then, sold off and then had to trade one of their sportscasters for to get back?
what? Next fun fact. Carrots are actually not a natural part of the rabbit's diet. Too many carrots can upset a rabbit's tummy.
Yeah, you know what you're actually supposed to feed rabbits as a treat?
What?
Alfalfa.
How do you know that?
Saw a video of a
Oh,
guy
oh.
who said carrots were bad and that you should feed them alfalfa
Carrots
because
bad,
they love
alfalfa
that stuff.
Good. Rabbits can make great pets, known for their sweet temperament and trainability.
Oh, sweet temperament. Okay.
Well, hey, it probably depends on the rabbit, right?
Yeah.
In the wild, rabbits live in self-dug burrows or dens. That's awfully like a guinea pig or a gopher.
Or other such rodents.
Right, but they're not rodents. They're, what was that word again? I'm looking.
Rodents.
No.
Lagomorphs.
Lagomorphs. How did you remember? Grr, it's like you're learning stuff in my episode. Okay. Or did you already knew, actually? It's like you're being reminded of things you already knew. Okay.
It's such a tiny little difference. Like, does it really
Lagomorph.
matter? They're basically just rodents.
No, I mean, hey, to some scientists in 1912, it really mattered. My next fun fact is Oh, rabbits, they can create, so they live underground. They can create complex warren networks with multiple entrances. Rabbits have sensitive hearing and can detect danger from afar. That's their big ears, hearing lots of things.
Oh, good. I'm glad that they have big ears for a reason.
Yes.
I thought they just looked silly.
No, they're useful. When rabbits are threatened, they'll freeze before deciding the best course of action. And oftentimes that's to run. Rabbits are very speedy creatures, and they can reach a speed of up to 25 miles per hour. It's pretty fast. That's like a speed limit in a residential neighborhood.
Someone get that rabbit. It's speeding.
Surprisingly, rabbits are excellent swimmers because of their powerful hind legs.
Well, any old mammal could swim if they
But
put their mind to it.
Again, not surprising if your name is Joe,
Except for chimps and pit bulls and hippos.
because they're too buff. Rabbits have 4 toes on each front foot and 5 toes on each back foot for balance. And rabbit teeth will never stop growing, requiring frequent chewing for proper maintenance. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you knew that too.
Well, yeah. That's kind of a common...
What?
I don't even want to say a rodent.
Don't say it's common
It's
knowledge.
not common knowledge, but it's a common trait amongst rodents.
Oh, so you don't know about rabbits as much as you just know about rodents because you're a scientist.
Sure, I guess. But yeah, I guess so.
Okay, great. So I think that's fascinating. So yeah, make sure your rabbits can chew forever. Rabbits can jump as high. Oh wait, I already said that one. Rabbits can jump 90 centimeters. Rabbits can turn their ears 180 degrees. Always alert for predators.
Oh man, 180-degree hearing. Man, I would hate to be rabbits. Can
No.
you imagine having 180-degree hearing and not being able to turn it off? Dude, that would be so hard. I'm so glad I'm not a predator.
I mean, okay, I do agree with you, Joe, but that's even weirder to turn your entire ear. If you
the design of a human ear is made so we don't have to turn them.
No, they're already there. Oh yeah, I guess we kind of have 180. No, do we have 360-degree hearing range? Whatever. We don't need to talk about that. Okay, domestic breeds of rabbits weigh between 2 and 12 pounds. So you can get a tiny bunny, or you can get a big bunny.
Well, if you think 12 pounds is big.
For a rabbit, it is.
For a rabbit, sure. But
For a rabbit, it is.
I'm still a dog person.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, in conclusion, rabbits are not just adorable. They're fascinating creatures with unique characteristics and behaviors. From their hopping adventures to their social lives in warrens, there's always more to discover about our bouncy buddies. So, next time you see a rabbit, remember the incredible world they bring to our lives, full of joy, leaps, and wiggly noses.
As with most animals, rabbits are pretty interesting.
Yep. Okay, we're going to go back to those trivia questions, Joe. Number 1, what are baby rabbits called?
Kittens.
Kittens. Shocking. Number 2, which of the following rabbit facts is correct?
They can swim. That one, right?
Well,
That was the one that was right.
No, you rephrased it to make it correct, though. So A was rabbits can't swim. That's wrong. They
yeah.
can swim. Rabbits can't make noise. They do make noise. They thump their feet and they scream. They go, ah! Okay.
Yeah.
And then C, this is the correct one.
Oh, yeah.
The correct answer is C, rabbits travel in groups called warrens.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And D, rabbits are omnivores. They're not. They're herbivores.
Yeah.
Lastly, true or false, rabbits are nocturnal.
False.
They're crepuscular.
But I wasn't wrong, right?
No, you really overthought that one, but that's just typical classic Joe.
I was gonna say, I forgot that being crepuscular was, but I didn't even remember that the word crepuscular existed.
Good. I'm glad.
I didn't even know that it existed before. I didn't know there was a separate classification for it.
Well,
I did learn something today. Is what I'm trying to say.
Wonderful. My greatest dreams have come true. Now, my other greatest dream would be if you, listener, visited our website at www.cozyrainbow.org, where you can find some free worksheets to go along with our podcast, as well as some paid on our Teachers Pay Teachers store. You can email us at cozyrainbownv@gmail.com. Send us, a picture of your rabbit, maybe a topic that you want us to cover next. You can also find us on Instagram at cozyrainbownv. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening.